Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to another Ikari Kenshin stream. It is hot in here. I'll take this off. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to another Ikari Kenshin stream. It is supposed to be a happy Friday. Lol, what is with you and mute? Shut your mouth, okay? I mute my mic when the stream is ending, and I have my ending stream screen up, so that you can't hear me breathing or talking while the screen is up. That's why my mic was muted. Please, ma'am. I will do things to you. Anyway, like I was saying, it's a somber Friday after hearing the news about the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of one of the biggest manga slash anime franchise out there, and honestly one of my favorite, Akira Toriyama. And his passing on Monday, was it Monday? I believe it was Monday. Whenever the first was, apparently is when he passed from a um what is it called? I believe it's like a hematoma of the brain. It's a subdural hematoma is what apparently he passed away of. Um it's very sad, and when I heard the news last night, I choked up a bit. But what I was saying before when my mic was muted was that I've been watching Dragon Ball since I was like 10 years old, and it's had a huge impact on my life and how I I see things. People may not think that, anime is is educational in any way, but if you really stop and watch anime, you'd you'd have to reconsider, because there's so many life lessons that anime can teach someone, and Dragon Ball was one of those anime. Like, it always taught me to always look at the brighter side of things. And oh shit, now I'm talking and I'm starting to fucking tear up and shit. What the hell is this? Um I'm not crying, I'm just sniffling. It taught me, from watching how Goku was as a character, it taught me to never give up, no matter how bad things get, how grim things seem, to never really give up and to believe in yourself. And I feel like that has taken me very far in life, because it's hard for me. It's very rare that things get me down enough to the point where I want to give up. I'm always looking at the more positive side of things. I try to stay calm and look at that silver lining in the cloud, right? But that's just one of the things that Akira's character has taught me. And it's just to say that him and his work has definitely left this mark on me, and I will miss him, and I'm sure so many other people will miss him and his work. I mean, it's not like his work is going anywhere, but I'm sure it's not going to be the same. Um, but with that being said, I think I'm gonna start off the stream. I was gonna watch a video from a VTuber that I recently came across not too long ago. I was introduced to by someone special, uh Ruxanor, or Nuxanor is his channel name. It's another VTuber, and he made a video. I'm not sure what it's about. It just says "Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball." Blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna watch it, and well, I guess we'll figure out where we're gonna go from there with the rest of the stream. I believe I have a raid at 8 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna raid. no Marigun, and then I believe some of my other friends want to play um Lethal Company, so we're probably gonna play some Lethal Company. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But we're gonna go ahead and get the stream started. We're gonna start watching this video here.
I was gonna go live about 30 minutes ago, have a nice stream where I make fun of women.
Make fun of women.
Got canceled for being a misogynist, but that was sarcasm, by the way. But I saw about 30 minutes ago the news that Toriyama, that Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away. I've been basically sitting here in shock for the last 30 minutes.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Hold on a second. What was that letter? I think that was a letter from the studio. Okay. Okay, it says, "We are deeply saddened to inform you that manga creator Akira Toriyama passed away on March 1st due to acute subdural hematoma. He was in age of 68. Oh gosh, the translation from Japanese to English is crazy. It's our deep regret that he still had several works in the middle of creation with great enthusiasm. Also, he would have many more things to achieve. However, he has left many manga titles and works of art to this world. Thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. That is a long time. That is a long time. Like, talk about passion projects. Like, this man has been working on Dragon Ball for so long and other things. It's insane. Where did I leave off? We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time to come. We inform you this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral service was held with his family and very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we would not accept flowers, condolence gifts, and visiting offerings or and others. Also, we ask you to refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Future plan com- for commemorate gathering is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support as always. No, this is English that they've wrote here. It's got me stumbling and everything. It's crazy. um okay, so all right. That's rough. That's rough. This is why they didn't tell anyone until yesterday. Is because they wanted it silent. They wanted it silent. They wanted to keep it quiet so that they can have time to mourn and stuff like that, which is completely understandable. I respect that for sure.
Anything at all, like losing it. This guy was not only the childhood of me, okay? He was the childhood of everybody.
So many people.
This dude created a legacy so powerful. It's more than just a story on its own, okay? I like Dragon Ball, but it's no secret that it's not my favorite shonen anime. It's not my favorite anime of all time. I have a lot of preferences. I like One Piece better. I like Naruto better. But the reason
I like One Piece better. Ew.
Is because Dragon Ball was the godfather of all of these shows. All the tropes, all the things that you like, no matter what anime or what shonen you grew up with, whether it was Dragon Ball or it was the next generation, Naruto and One Piece, or the next generation, Bleach and Fairy Tail, or the next generation, I don't know, My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen, they were all directly inspired by this man, Akira Toriyama. When I saw these news, I'm telling you, man, my heart broke.
Yeah.
Literally broke.
Mm-hmm.
Friends and partners, we are deeply saddened to inform you that the manga creator Akira
I didn't know he was going to read it.
On March 1st, due to acute subdural hematoma, and he was the age 68. So, first of all, bro died a week ago, and they didn't tell us, which is crazy to me. But
you know why they didn't tell you, bro? Come on.
It's our deepest regret. Oh my god, dude, I'm not gonna cry. Bro, this man, he's changed so many lives through what he created. The thing that Dragon Ball did that inspired so many, and so many that followed it, and really had people fall in love with it, is that it was this idea and this concept that you can become the strongest if you just tried hard enough. You just went all out. You just never gave up. You kept grinding and kept trying, and you will become the strongest. Now, Goku isn't exactly the greatest father figure per se, but as a metaphor
No, he
for
isn't.
pure motivation, Dragon Ball was absolutely ahead of its time. And it's something that every shonen that passed... That Dude, I'm literally lost for words. He created something so much.
Dude's about to make me fucking cry, man.
That legacy will live on forever. It's our deep regret that he had several works in the middle of creation with great enthusiasm. Also, he would have many more things to achieve. However, he has left many manga titles and works of art to this world. Thanks to the support of many people around the world, he has been
Don't.
for over 45 years. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time.
You can do it.
For your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral service was held with his family and very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we would not accept flowers, condolences, gifts, visitings, offerings, and others. They want their privacy, which is very respectable. Also, we ask you to refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Of course. Ultimately, this was a good man that died, not just someone that people are a fan of. Future plan for commemorate gatherings is not decided. We will let you know when it is confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support as always. And if you just look at the replies, it's just people that are absolutely heartbroken by this awful news. Akira Toriyama was universally loved by everybody. He's someone that created, he's someone that inspired, and he's someone that everyone truly wants to emulate and leave a mark like he did on the world. Now, I would show you all the different YouTuber reactions to this news, but that's really not
What's the point?
news that I'm in right
Yeah.
now. Here is Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto's response. To be honest, I don't know what to write or how to write this all of a sudden. However, for now, I would like to express my thoughts and feelings to Toriyama-sensei, something I wish he would have asked me someday. I grew up with Dr. Slump, which was the...
That was one of his, yeah.
In the lower grades of elementary school, and Dragon Ball in the upper grades. This is the creator of Naruto talking about how he grew up with Dragon Ball. We've all grown up with this man's work. His impact was insane. And it was natural for me to have his manga next to me as part of my life. Even if I had a bad experience watching Dragon Ball every week made me forget about it, it was a relief for me, a country boy who had nothing, because Dragon Ball was really fun. It was when I started university student, suddenly the Dragon Ball that had been part of my life for so many years ended. I felt an incredible sense of loss, and I didn't know what to look forward to. Me, when Black Zetsu killed Madara. But at the same time, it was also an opportunity for me to truly understand the greatness of the teacher who created Dragon Ball. Dude, this is before he was a mangaka, and he's referring to Toriyama as a teacher. Because he's more than just a teacher in regards to writing great battle manga, like, you know, what he physically did. He was a teacher to people who would just get back up after being knocked down. He was a teacher to people to not give up. That's what Dragon Ball is about. There will always be a bigger enemy to show up later. However, you can always unlock a new transformation and try hard enough. I also want to create works like yours. I want to be like my teacher. As I followed my teacher's footsteps and aspired to become a manga artist, that feeling of loss began to disappear because making comics was fun. I was able to find fun by following my teacher. My teacher always has been my guide. I admire it. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I would like to express my gratitude to the teacher. For me, he was the god of salvation and the god of manga. However, when we met for the first time, I was so nervous that I couldn't say a word. Me, after getting my first call with Moist Critical. God damn it. However, after meeting him many times at the Tesca Prize Screening Committee, we became able to talk. As Dragon Ball children, I and Mr. Oda went back to being children again. It's crazy to see the impact this man had on my goats. Yeah, no? And when we talked excitedly about how much Dragon Ball was fun, and we were competing with each other, right? Naruto versus One Piece. I forgot how he looked a little embarrassed and smiled at me. I can't. I just received the news of the death of my teacher. I felt an even greater sense of loss than when Dragon Ball ended. I still don't know how to deal with this hole in my heart. Now I can't even read my favorite Dragon Ball. I don't feel like I've been able to properly write the sentence that I want to convey to my teacher. Everyone around the world is still looking forward to seeing your work. If one Dragon Ball wish really comes true, I'm sorry. Maybe that's selfish of me, but it's sad, Professor. Thank you, Akira Toriyama-sensei, for all the fun works you've done over the last 45 years, and thank you so much for your hard work. We are sure that the remaining family members are deeply hurt. Please take care of yourself, I pray, Mr. Akira. Akira Toriyama may rest in peace. Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto. Oda also dropped the message, the creator of One Piece. It all still feels so sudden, feels like a massive hole torn through my heart. The thought of never seeing you again fills me with so much sadness. I've admired you since I was a child. I distinctly remember the day you called me by name for the first time. This is Oda, the creator of the biggest manga of all time. But he was just like such a massive fan of Toriyama.
One Piece man.
The world for him to walk on. I remember the day walking home, hanging out with Kishimoto-san. When you literally, this is the 5 Kage summit he's describing right now. When you called us friends for the first time, and I remember the last conversation we had. Picking up the relay from an age when reading manga was considered a stupid waste of time, you are among those that forged an era where both adults and children alike can read and enjoy this medium. Dude, Dragon Ball is so inspiring because it's something that literally everyone can learn from. It's the idea of picking yourself up when you fall down, which is so important to you as a child, as a teenager, and honestly, even more so as an adult. Dragon Ball is one of those stories that, like, I loved when I was a kid. As I got older, I thought, it's mid, and then started appreciating more again as I grew up. Just the simplistic beauty of it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with him on that. It was very simple in the way that it was delivered, right? But he was always able to portray like these grandiose world-ending scenarios, and then he was able to bring characters into the fray and write those characters into the story, and then you can watch those characters grow, especially for Vegeta. Like, that's one of the biggest characters in Dragon Ball that you can literally watch go from being a tyrant to actually being a friend of Goku's. But like, it was simple in that way, and I don't think there's gonna be another manga or anime that I can honestly see that can do it the way that he did it. Like, there's so many different manga and anime out there, and I've watched a lot, and none of them actually they don't actually give off the same vibe as Dragon Ball does. And then Dragon Ball has those weird tropes and stuff, like when, like, you saw the picture earlier of how, like, Yamcha was killed by the Cybermen when the Saiyans came to Earth and he was laying in the crater. Like, you can see other artists actually emulate that and put it in their work, right? And it's actually really, really cool. And this guy did that thing, man. He did a thing.
And inspiring. Showing me that manga could achieve such things, you made me dream that I could reach the whole world. I felt as though I was witnessing a real superhero pushing forward. Your impact wasn't limited to the manga industry alone. The childhoods of so many creators in several industries were no doubt rooted in the excitement of reading Dragon Ball Weekly. Your existence is a great tree whose branches spread into the sky. What a beautiful metaphor. To mangaka of our generation,
Yeah, I have to
like this,
agree.
standing on the same stage as he did, and the closer I got to Toriyama's work, the more I feel like we realized just how much of a presence he had on this industry. It was almost frightening to witness. And at the same time, the man behind it was such an easygoing person. It made me so happy to see. I feel that on a genetic level, we all love Toriyama-sensei for who he was. I'd like to offer my deepest respect and gratitude for the vibrant creative world that Toriyama-sensei left behind, and I pray from the bottom of my heart that he may rest in peace. I hope that heaven is as pleasant as you envisioned it in your manga, Sensei. Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece. Just seeing the amount of love and respect everyone in the world had for him, and I'm talking about everybody, literally everybody. You just Thank You Toriyama right now is trending, obviously, with everyone talking about how Dragon Ball inspired them and changed who they are. Massive YouTubers like, KSI and whatever took a break from making fun of Jake Paul trying to beat up an old man for the 30th time.
Jake Paul.
to talk about why Akira Toriyama was a huge inspiration for him. The beauty of the world that he made is in its simplicity. And it's why it's so easy for it to be absorbed by so many people with so many backgrounds and so many cultures. It doesn't matter who you are or what your life is. There's something you could learn from Goku. It's just some guy who wants to smile and wants to achieve even greater heights. So the only way he can get there is by trying his absolute hardest, not knowing if he will ever be able to truly surpass the foe that he is facing.
Yeah, and also make friends along the way too. Goku is real big on making friends.
He wrote this message for his two children, Sasuke and Kika, and hid it in one of the Chrono Trigger's endings.
That's cool.
Hey, Sasuke, Kika, Pop's working on games like this. Hey, are you guys watching? Isn't that great? I feel like we really lost a legend today. I haven't felt quite this way since Miura, the creator of Berserk, died a couple of years ago. And it just left me with this black hole in my heart, but seemingly for like completely different reasons. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit in case you were unaware that this happened. And I don't really know how I'm supposed to end this video. I just wanted to talk about it because I kind of feel like all you guys are my therapists. So hey guys, thanks for listening and watching. But you could tell from every single thing that he had created, and all the people that he inspired, and all the works that were inspired by his or the children of his work, you can very, very, very clearly and obviously tell that this man had a big heart. He was a good man, first and foremost. Much more importantly than anything he created, he was just a wonderful person, beloved by so many.
Wow, they're like streaming it on the big screen out there.
Who wanted to write a manga where you could laugh and be inspired to try harder. And he changed the lives of everyone around the world on a level there's no way he envisioned he could. Purely because of what... Oh my God, this is a hard one to record. Purely because of what's in his head and what's in his heart. We lost a real goat today. And everything is worse now.
And everything is worse now. I wouldn't say everything is worse now, bro, but yeah, it is very sad. Dude, so sad about Akira Toriyama. Yeah, what's up, Dave? What's going on? Yeah, it is very sad. Yeah, it's hard.